Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 2 of our Archaon the Everchosen campaign. In today's episode we're here for a duel against Boris Ursus, and I actually think this is a quest battle map. Yeah, I believe it is, for either Malachi or one of the others. You have a bunch of demons come pouring out of these caves you have to deal with. So we throw down with Boris on the frozen steppe. He's got himself a pretty large army and a couple of warbear riders, which are of course quite devastating. We are going to try to deal with those warbear riders by sending Archaon with his Spirit Leech, or just dropping... Moji, what are you doing? We got a small cat sitting with me and she's just spinning in circles and digging her claws. Stop it! Chaos cat. So basically the plan is to hit Boris on repeat with the Spirit Leech till he's gone, and do the same with his Patriarchs, because they have pretty low health and Spirit Leech is devastating. So we have our units kind of set up as a phalanx here, so dig the claws into my knee. Let's go ahead and grab... Mochi, you're about to get launched into orbit, girl. Ouch. All will be despoiled. I get everyone in the units. So I want Speedy Boys together. Spawn are going to go with the second group, and then the Hell Cannon is just going to do its own thing in God mode. Let's do this. The pangs of suffering. Got ourselves kind of a knight legion over here with Augrax and the Swords of Chaos, which we actually, as they move on over towards us, we'll hit slow-mo, and Mochi, you can leave, thanks. And we'll go ahead and show off the Arwar and such, so you can see that they're pretty much exalted heroes, or even just chosen. Right, man, what's the one that's one higher than the chosen? The exalted champions, but on horseback. They are incredible. We also have our Hell Cannon here, crewed by the Dawizar. And interestingly enough, these were the very first Dawizar units ever introduced. We thought we were going to have much more, I guess we thought they were going to be coming in quite a bit sooner than they were, but such was not the case. We've got our Sludneshi Purple Legion here, with complete with normal Marauder helmets, as well as the more crested, not quite Corinthian, but Sludneshianthian helmets. And then lastly, our Chaos Trolls. Hugely armored, you can bile everywhere, and hard to bring down. Oh, glorious. I have to maybe cut that out. Alright, let's keep going. Bring it. So plan is, at least for the skirmisher cav, to just harass the enemy cavalry the entire time. They're nowhere near us. I mean, they know the plan here. They do have range advantage. So if we kind of come up alongside and throw some stuff at them, that should convince them to come chase us. That'll do. Keep the artillery up on the hillside here. Those are all the pistoliers we're at a range of. I don't need to do too much damage, and they should come over here towards us. So we'll get them off fire at will. I'm gonna rotate that entire group. Everyone else is gonna stay in position. Halberdiers here. Reinforcements have arrived. Okay, so at the top of the hill here, we can just circle around behind and start throwing things at the bear riders when we can here. Are they gonna have to try to have the armored Kossars bother us? Let's see. Just want to do enough damage. Really, you can't arc shot. So I clicked on these and they threw it over here. I mean, that makes sense. Now fall back, because those arrows will do so much damage. A little bit disappointed that we couldn't convince them to come chase us. Okay, that means we probably have to advance our artillery then. So you come over here, so I'm not worried about you getting shot up. We'll have the artillery. Exactly. Move up to start blasting into those Korsar spears. We will take the top position here and have good old Kevin come towards the center. I want these guys harassing the Warbear Riders as they advance. So unfortunately... let's go this way with them. Boris is up top. Do you have a horse, Boris? Oh, he does. So he's gonna actually be pretty hard to bog down. And on a horse, he should have a little bit more health. He has up to 5k, as opposed to, I think, Vasily or whatever his patriarch's name was, had like 3,000 health, which is pretty pitiful. Where you at? Yeah, 1,000 here, and then 38 with the other one. So Boris going off on the side. Interesting strategy. What if I bring my knights up? Go hit Boris with the Spirit Leech. And you try to hit those Warbear Riders. Oh, they're really far up there, aren't they? I mean, this works. They've got no missiles over here. We can just hit them with some javelins. And they've got their other Warbear Riders over here. Alright, well, they're just going to try to corner camp, are they? Unfortunate, but not unexpected. Okay, they do have some archers back there. The Kossars somehow are hiding. What were they hiding in? Okay. No, that's pretty impressive. Alright, fall back. We'll hunt indeed. Destroy them. Them not falling back is a little bit unfortunate. Alright, let that come screaming in. Let's go Ward save with the Swords of Chaos. Spirit Leech here. We gotta give you new targets. Dras Ja Grimaju. Straight through. Archaon. Fall back. So that knight should have no trouble powering through the Kossars in the back line. Gotta get away from the Zargard, though. You three keep clobbering Boris. Swords of Chaos and Knights of Zinj are doing so well back here. Just keep on moving. Pistoliers doing the work they can. Let's go ahead and start sitting the lads. Bring them down.
The gods demand it! Make them scream! Charge! Archaon!
Alright, that's as cheeky as it gets, but fair enough. Trolls, go get Boris.
Soul Riders! Marauder Horsemen!
Alright, let's get the knights away from there. Taking a little bit of damage. But our Marauder front line, finding some nice targets, destroy them. Alright. Boris is hanging in there. Let's go ahead and get rid of him with a Spirit Leech. Drop an Overcast Searing Doom here. Alright, Boris is gone. Trolls, go ahead and smash apart this group. You need the extra charge bonus you need. Halberdiers get in there. Yep, those Marauders were not ever gonna stand fight. I want their eyes.
Wait, what? No! For Slanesh himself! Attack! Archaon!
Yeah, we want to keep folding different units instead of worrying about damage in kind of fighting across one line. Goes in here. Having a little bit of a bad time. Just go ahead and send them over here. By our blood popping just in time with the lights. Let's go ahead and blow up this big blob. We want their eyes.
Slay them!
Yeah, just send the two of you forward.
Marauder Horsemen!
Keep chucking stuff at that Zargard. Artillery doing really, really good work. How many kills are you guys up to now? 108.
Yes, Lord!
Get in there, lads. Destroy them.
Chaos Marauders! For the Chaos Gods!
And like that, Boris's army falls. Sorry, Zargard. You just don't have what it takes. And like that, victory. Beautiful. Well, we will run down the rest of these Kiss the Fights here for the extra souls and experience, and I'll catch you in a moment.
Chaos Knights!
And who's gonna stand against the Everchosen now? Looks like no one. A lot of experience on our Chaos Warriors, and I mean a good deal on the Marauders too. They took a lot of damage, but they can heal up from that. It's there. It's the only way they learn anyways, through scars. 400 souls gained, 4,000 favor. Looking good. We will go ahead and just raise that. I think we should sack it for the experience. We're trying to build up our experience as quickly as we can here. Red Dead gives us more leadership when fighting against all of the forces of chaos, which has never made a whole lot of sense. But that's just the way it is. Archaon, good sir. I'm gonna go ahead and have you also claim... Yeah, we'll have you claim the Monolith of Vesterlong since you have the most need for replenishment. And then we can go ahead and make use of the Salt here, which is a fantastic resource, giving you 5 barrels of salt, then also an additional growth per region after winning a battle in all provinces with all characters. Fantastic bit of work. We'll just go ahead and pop in the salt mine immediately. That growth going. What? I think the other thing we'll want to do is very quickly declare war on the forces of the Demons of Chaos and force Corson in with us. That way he can get taken out by Kevin, and we can go up and take the Howling Citadel from them. The 40 chests that none of them are expecting. We'll have to see if Boris comes running after this side next. The battle between Boris and Archaon tends to be just kind of a goofy, all-out rush for each other's capital. They usually ignore each other's main armies and just go straight after the capital. So we'll max out Devoted to Chaos, giving us 15% more souls from all of our battles, and then 20% more experience gained when fighting the forces of order. We'll also go ahead and grab the Burning Head there for a bit of chaff clear. And then more training, and we got Ruinous Unity for more Undivided Authority and Armor, Leadership, and then Wrath. Let's go for Unity for now. I guess we could go ahead and... No, we would still take us a little bit for the Marks of Chaos. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
I look forward to it.
Alright, I was going to have you go defend our capital, but since it looks like we don't have enough points with you just yet, we will just not. Next turn it is. All-Seeing Eye would go for a non-aggression pact. I don't mind. Oh, sure, I'm just going to yoink your gold away. Don't really care if we make Kevin the Demon Prince mad or whatever his name is here in this campaign. 3 turns. Alright, fair enough. So we move on Boris, crush them here at the Tower of Torment, and then subjugate them if it allows us to, so that way we can have some heretic bear brothers to invade Kislev with.
I'll have this world.
Oh, some Corn Marauders. Corn Marauders sound amazing. Well, I don't really have any here I really want to get rid of. It always takes the smaller unit and puts it into the larger, so I guess we will kick out these Marauders, since they don't really have any experience anyway, and turn them into Corny Marauders with Frenzy and 54 melee attack. There we go. Bumus. We will bypass our lack of Branding Irons somehow, and pass the turn.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons.
Thank you, Dodgy Johan, thank you. We've got the quest for the Slayer of Kings. Enemy forces are going to be 2 Hell Cannons. We'll wait a little bit. This is a higher powered force than what we have. All the forces of chaos must unite if the Scourge of Order is to ever be undone. Extra allegiance points gained with all of our alliances and vassalization with Skaven, Beastmen, and Norska. And same thing with extra diplomatic relations. I mean, fair.
Move.
We hunt down Boris.
Storm of chaos gathers.
Antal
You
Pazarski.
dare give me orders?
Let's see what your army is consisting of. I can't wait.
Forward. Unto slaughter.
Forward unto slaughter. And honestly, the Demon Prince isn't doing that good a job dealing with this Tzeentch army.
There'll be a reckoning.
No more cheeky units to pick up, so we'll just wait till the next turn. Next research is going to be Culling of the Weak, giving us more souls and expendable for our Marauders.
Excellent.
Alright, Writhing Fortress is going to have defenders and be upgraded in 2 turns here. Let's go ahead and start giving Kevin
We dominated.
some Marauders whenever we're able.
Yes, my ruinous power. The Eye of Shillian.
Archaon would like a non-aggression. Oh, no, it's military access. No. Alright, Lazargs are gone, and Antal has he recruited up an entire force in 1 turn. That is impressive.
Spirits of Morka.
Okay, so they're just sitting there building up as many Kislevites as they can. It's not going to save them, but fair enough. Crystal Spires has now been taken, which means we should now declare war on...
Submit yourselves to chaos, and perhaps you too can ascend.
Declare war on Festergax over here. Forcing all of our allies to come in and join us, and then hopefully he can actually take ground for Corson. Abject fool. Well, you think yourself better than me, so we have to show you you're not. Let's go ahead and have Archaon do some raiding.
Corruption.
And then Kevin can march on forward still in that ambush.
You wish spawn gun?
I'm sorry, what? Are you threatening me?
You have my favor.
Excellent.
I must.
Sure, I'm gonna have you go defend the Monolith Vesterlung. That way all of our settlements, or at least have some troops nearby to convince the Demon Prince he doesn't want to fight. No more trade agreements, but we can almost grab a defensive pact with the Challengers, so whenever they declare another war, we'll jump in with them.
For chaos.
None of our guys have enough experience to rank up, unfortunately. And we wouldn't be able to turn you guys into Chosen anyway. That's alright. Slowly and steadily we'll upgrade here.
Yes. Bow before
Our
me.
ball wants a defensive alliance, sure.
I permit you to leave.
But of course you do. Alright, our turn once more. Exquisite Pain moves towards our settlement to defend. Exquisitely. And now it's time to grow our troops.
Give me orders.
It's nothing but Kiss of the Light Warriors. I mean, a lot of halberdiers are always scary.
No.
Your army is pitiful, good sir, but we'll keep bringing in who we can here.
Ruin on them. Now
Archaon,
times come.
destroy.
Yes, my ruinous power. Your demise is certain. Hail the slaughterer.
So you're gonna threaten us. Bold strategy, Cotton. Oh, we don't have our reinforcements. Okay, well, no Kevin, but that's fine. Confusing, but we should have no trouble. Alright, quick jump cut at the same time here. We're getting the second Rise of the Goateer Story Realm premiere setup. So that is beginning now, if you are into any Age of Wonders. If not, no problems. We've got our... The baddies are coming from behind us, are they? Okay, well that makes things a little bit interesting. So we can deploy our main force over here. Our main force over here. Keep the Kiss of the Lights from doing any kind of flanking maneuvers. Coordinate Marauders over here. And then we'll have all of our speedy cavalry units. Moti tries to convince me that she should sit here again. You hurt me last. As long as you can be good and sit still, you can stay. Alright, there we go. So we'll have Ograx trying to circle around and go after that Boyar. And then Archaon. Alright, so main characters. Infantry and heavy infantry. Speedy lads, and then the ranged. Let's do it. You start straight in, you three. Do the same. Is he just trying to run to, yep, to give his other troops some time? Cowardly, but there. So what we will do is just come around to this side then. Sorry, Kiss of the Lights, you are doomed. It's a fake. Go ahead, power them on up.
My God's call.
As soon as they stop moving, you can hit them. Spirit Leech here on the Boyar. I mean, if I have to hit you, boy, I absolutely will. Archaon, you come back around. I don't think we'll need you. Ograx, you go deal with the Boyar. Run away for a moment. Elstrider should come on in and just completely obliterate those warriors. Yeah, bonus be larger? No, they're getting hit from behind. Bad time. Right, go ahead, pull them away before we start losing them in droves.
Bring us to carnage! We feed our hunger! The horde!
Gonna catch some arrows in the off on the side there. We've got the Marauders Corn coming around that way. Slaneshi Marauders go hide in the woods. You guys are really good at ignoring orders, aren't you?
God's bloody glory! We fight!
Run down the Kislevites here. Have the Swords of Chaos kind of circle. And here comes the second group. A little too late, though.
Hell scourges!
How much ward save are we up to? Only 1%. I mean, such is the way.
On the hunt! Marauder horsemen!
They're sending the Kossovite dervishes forward first. Old strategy. First Boyar Lord is down. Let's go ahead and bring them just straight into these dervishers. It's a bold, like I said, it's a bold strategy for them. Charge him, Archaon. That's not going to go well for you guys at all. We'll just launch the Burning Head back through the line like so. Not what you normally want to do, but I figure there's a couple of them hiding in the woods. And there you go, just run with it. Real good idea. But it's cooking through several of the lines there. That's incredible. We've also got our metal spells. And they split up pretty well. The AI's little hive mind is always fun to watch. Move out wide, you guys go get in the woods. The artillery should be already laying. Oh, they're firing up here and dealing friendly fire damage for no reason. My favorite. Archaon forward.
Swords of chaos to me!
I would say we just lock these guys and sit them in. Forward they rush.
Willing slave!
Hey, let's go for yet another. Oh, there are so many of you in one spot. No, don't move. Whole bunch of new metal statues we have over here. Let's ward save up our spawn of Nurgle as they charge in. Swords of Chaos out of there. I didn't get them all away. Foolish. Hound dogs, come wide yourselves. Just keep blasting into the middle of this blob. Pretty quickly rip through them. Let's go ahead and charge you guys straight down the center. Follow them in too. Ooh, the damage. Alright, Archaon, your turn.
I control senses gifts.
Bounces back. Into our own units. That does happen. Alright, let's get you guys on the way. I don't really want to lose my Hellstriders already. Doggos, you fill in the gaps. We're gonna deal with this general for me. You guys hit. Those are spear cossars, maybe not. We are Kislev. Ograx, let's go ahead and pull out of your fight there. Lots of bad. That should give him all the space he needs. There we go. And by our blood popping across the board pretty much here. Keep ripping them apart. Go on, make your way all the way through. Halberdiers doing what they can. I'm gonna give them their own units so that way they can try to spread out a little bit. Trying to reposition with the few remaining archers they have. They're not doing bad. Take those guys down. Looks like, just in time, they give up. All is chaos. And with Boris being broken already, there's not a lot standing in our way up here in the north now. And charge them. We'll slay everyone we can here. Plenty more skulls for the throne and souls for our empowerment. I'll catch you in a moment. 3,000 Kislevites deployed and 0 managed to escape. It says 800 are left. Don't you worry about that. We'll be setting the town aflame soon. 500 additional souls is too much to pass up on. Victory over Kislev. Antal falls. So does his brother Antal, and we now have Dorgar. Yeah, Dorgar. Archaon rides the steed of the apocalypse, a great demonic stallion known as Dorgar. Yeah, he is a monster. It becomes even more scary after the end times in Age of Sigmar, because I guess Archaon goes off with the Dark Gods and subjugates a few more, just a few more universes, and then he comes on into Age of Sigmar with like a multi-headed dragon version of Dorgar. Hearts of Iron sounds nice, and so does Kindle Flame. We'll grab Hod to hit here for Ograx. We could go ahead and devote him to Nurgle. But we don't actually have that many Nurgly troops in this army, so I think we're going to keep him undivided for now. We've got the Severed Claw. A devastating sweep of a long halberd is unavoidable. It's near unavoidable, especially when wielded by those destined to become Tzeentch's mighty champions. Yeah, the Severed Claw is everyone's least favorite ROR to see in the early game. They're just obnoxious to deal with. And then we have the Chromatic Aberrations. Some Blue Horrors, Frolickers Bubonic as well. So lots of nice ROR we'll keep in case of emergency. Oh, you're going to help us with Darius? That's good. Now rest in peace, Yuri II. Ograx nearly falls in the fighting, but that's alright. And we can indeed subjugate the Kislevites. Unit experience and a lot of cash. Now we'll just go ahead and subjugate them, because I don't trust that we can sack it, and then our ball would just be able to wipe it out next turn. So now we have some heretic bear brothers joining our squad. They don't like treaties with anyone else, but it doesn't matter, they're subjugated. They care little for who they fight now. Chosen of the gods. They'll go ahead and start sending us troops quite soon. I really like the idea of having an army of Chaos Knights that has also some Bear Knights. Alright, so from here, we kind of want to just kind of bring Archaon back. How easy is it? We have to cross over that lake of lava to get up this way, so moving this way towards the Port of Secrets is going to take a long time. let's just move over towards our own settlement here and watch to see if it falls. And then as soon as the Howling Citadel falls, we charge.
Destruction for all!
Nikolai, where'd you get these ogres? Well, when you conquered us, we had to find friends where we could. Not a good Kiss the Light Axe. I'll have to work on that one. I don't really want these Warhounds, so we're gonna go ahead and remove all of them.
Your defiance is noted. I'll move.
Back in the positive. Writhing Fortress has been upgraded, so we're gonna go ahead and pop in some walls, the Haunted Tower, to make sure we don't lose the settlement, and then also cash. Cash and walls. Do we really need the Shatterstone? We will soon. I actually think, though, grabbing the Furies, duel against the Demon Prince in the air is going to be a good idea. Otherwise, we'll have no way to stop his Furies from descending, and I think he has some Rotflies as well, and that will be obnoxious. We start with some gifted units of Furies. Where are they at? Here they are. We get one unit of Chaos Furies.
I'll have this world.
Yeah, we could mark you for Nurgle, but then we lose a lot of our undivided authority here, so we'll keep that off for now. Commandment available here. We got foster cults, exploit vassals. They've come to the wrong place. Important of do. Let's go foster cults until that's up to max. Or undivided. Esther Gax wants peace. No, you have to earn your place in this world. Alright, the turn is again ours, and mission successful. Capture 2 provinces gives us a little bit more favor and 50 more souls. Just kind of throw them our way. Yeah, good job, lad. Don't spit them all in one place. Stragglers will not be entertained. If you can't keep the pace, you're food for the Warhounds. 20% extra souls gained from battle. And now we got a quest issued to gain the Blue Scribes, Parchment and Ink. Capture 500 battle captives. Parchment has been seen falling from the skies over nearby battlefields. The scribblings upon them bind powerful magic into the pages, waiting to be unlocked by any who might claim them. Where they come from, or why they litter the fields of war, remains a mystery. Yet one thing is for certain. Every word brims with the Changer's arcane power. If the culprits behind this flurry of spells are to ever be located, questions must be asked. And axed as well. Perhaps those captured in battle may have tales to tell us. Yeah, they will. 500 battle captives. Fair enough. So we have our next conquest being kind of waiting to see if Corson falls, while we are facing off with the Demon Prince. I want him to lose the Howling Citadel. That way we can move in and claim this Dark Fortress and get us our access to the Howling Citadel. This will open a portal to the South Pole and the Brass Keep. Then we can kind of jump in and start up invasions in the Empire, or all the way down where Kairos is, to try to bring him into the fold. For now, though, I'm going to be out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping on by the second episode in our Archaon the Everchosen campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub to the Subthone, and I'll see you all in the next one.